We'll all do the warm up. We'll watch through it together. I know Jane, I saw there's so many of you. Mute, mute your mic. Whoever, damn it. It's a funky. Gotta find who you are. Who's jamming? Turn on your light. There you go. Okay. It was probably Kevin. I don't know where he is, but it was probably Kevin. So, hey, Hillary, what up? So here's what's going to happen.
It wasn't Kevin.
We are going to go into the warm-up. I'm going to watch through the warm-up with you guys. They'll talk about it, I'll demonstrate it out. Then when we get to the next transitions, we'll kind of go a little bit faster because I think they take too long in their transition. So we'll just kind of like quicken up that pace. What happens today? 4 total blocks. We are looking at some core. We're looking at some cardio. We're looking at some lower body. Really, we're just looking to have fun. Who's ready to have fun? Oh my God, I miss all of you guys so much. I can't wait until we're back in the orange glow. So let's go ahead. We are going to take it into that share screen. For those of you who are new to this with me, I keep slowly getting better. I make no promises. There we go. We'll make it big. And we're going to, it's got to think. There we go. And we're going to play. You, Allie.
Warm up the body with a 6-minute dynamic warm-up. We're going to have 6 warm-up exercises, each for 1 minute apiece. So we're going to start stationary with an alternating T-spine rotation. Feet are apart. You're going to hinge at your hips, keep your core tight, opening up one arm at a time, and you're going to follow your fingertips with your eyes. From there, we're going to come into an upright position for knees to elbows, fingertips by the ears, elbows nice and wide, but our core is tight and engaged, driving the knee up to meet the opposite elbow, slow and controlled. From there, we're going to take it to a standing star reach. So your arms are nice and wide and your feet are nice and wide. You're going to drive your hips back as you reach your fingertip over to the toes, again, keeping that core tight and your chest nice and tall. Progressing from here, we're going to take it to toy soldiers. So your arms are Frankenstein out and you're kicking your toes up towards your fingertips. You want to kick as high as you can.
So I know she said think about kicking your toes up. I want you to think about driving out through your heel. So we're actually stretching through the hamstring. Don't let that knee bend in those toy soldiers.
You're alternating side to side and you're bringing your arms into the equation. Last one, we're taking it to a power skip, the most dynamic of the 6. You're going to drive the elbow and the knee up, cross body rotation, getting that body ready for the work we're about to do.
So we're doing 1 minute, starting with that alternating bent over T-spine rotation. Hinge it over at the hips, reaching out through that upper body. Again, we're waking up and warming up through the thoracic spine. If you didn't start that fancy watch already, make sure you go ahead and do so. Nobody likes missing out on those minutes. Allowing that arm to open, the chest to start to open. Pay attention to what's happening to your knees. Do not let them shift forward or back to compensate for that twist. We have about 15 seconds. Then we're going to move to that knee to elbow. Again, it's going to be a cross-body action, starting to wake up through the midline. Brittany, I'm so jealous of your really long hair. Your pony flip during this is amazing. Take those hands up. We're going to do a cross-body. Think about being on your back and doing a bicycle. It's the same principle. Awesome, guys, awesome. Twist through that core. Keeping that torso upright. Remember, we're not bending over for it. You're thinking about bringing the knee up towards the elbow, halfway through. Look at all those kids, Katie K. Love it. Nice, Rachel. Okie dokes, guys, 15 seconds. Keep that body going. Nice, everybody, nice. Hey, Shanae, how's it going, girl? Oh, I am so ecstatic you guys are here. Standing start reach. So again, we're gonna take it with those feet twice, maybe 3 times hip distance apart. Start with your arms out, reach it down, try to touch towards that opposite toe, and alternate. What's happening with those arms? They are always staying in that T. Work on twisting through the spine. There you go, guys. We're a little more than halfway through. Again, a lot of these movements as we start to work through the warm-up, if this is your first Orange Theory at home, we start with a little bit of flexibility. We start to move through bigger muscle groups. We start to get that heart rate up. We got 5 seconds. We'll move into those alternating toy soldiers. Let's extend those arms out, drive through that heel. So again, she talked about kicking up the toe, but to keep that leg straight, think about driving the heel to the wall in front of you. Minimize that rocking from side to side. We don't want to be here shifting that weight. Think about keeping everything grounded and lift and kick. There you go, guys. 30 seconds. Nice, friends. Hey, Rachel, how's it going? Hi. Look, you guys are popping in. I love it. 15 seconds. Keep moving. I'm just going to mute you, Rachel. Not that I don't love you, but I just have everyone muted. Okie dokes. We're going to take it in about 3 seconds to that jump rope. Again, we're just pretending we got one and begin. Jump, 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 jump. Little hops. Using those arms to get the heart rate up a little bit more. If we're feeling feisty, we can always do like a side-to-side jump rope hop. I was never very good at jump roping. Super jelly of people who can double dutch. We're gonna have those power skips in just about 30 seconds. Keep that heart rate going. This in the 90s are having trouble with that jump, we can always take it into a running man kind of action. Just a little bit of a skip. 15 seconds. Come on, we got 10, just 10. We'll take into those power skips and the warm up will be all done. And 2, 1, drive it up, just like you are Mario or Luigi. If we need to, we can take it into a knee drive here instead of driving up with a marching step. Up to your body, up to your knees, up to your heart today. There you go, team, come on. How high can you drive? Explode it up, explode it up. We got 30 seconds. Remember, you got to get your heart rate up so it's ready to go in that block number 1. Just 15. 10. 5 seconds, don't you stop. And relax, shake it out, breathe it out. So, block number 1. Give me a second. I promise. It's not the COVID, it's just working out. Block number 1, 8 minutes total, 4 exercises. Our goal is to get 3 rounds through, but again, it's just a timed working one. We're gonna start here with a step up. Pretty sure they just made a joke about making sure that your chair is secure. We're gonna take it 8 up on one side and 8 up on the other side. Work on letting yourself fight gravity on the way down. Don't crash to the floor. Once we get through those 8 on each side, tricep dips. Hands are gonna come to the edge of our seat. Fingers facing towards the derriere. Bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows towards one another, lower it down, and press it back up. 16 reps, that's a lot of volume on those triceps. If we need to, take a pause, but try to get at least halfway through before we do so. Down the line, we're gonna take it into that tap squat. Again, range of motion. If you're using something that you can't get your derriere all the way down to, that's okay. Just find a deep squat as possible. Hey, Keisette, I miss you, girl. Just so you know. We're then gonna take it, guys, into a sumo squat. Oop, nope, wrong one. Incline mountain climbers. Hands are gonna come onto the bench, onto the chair, and we're gonna drive the knee forward. 16 in total, or 8 on each leg, then back to the beginning. If you guys have any questions, you're always welcome to unmute yourself, talk to me. We got 8 minutes of fun here. Let's begin with those step ups. 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. Let's go. So again, fight gravity on the way down. On the way up, press through that heel. That entire heel better be on the bench. You got big feet, you dangle that toe off instead of letting that heel drive back. Push all the way through the hips at the top. Nice job. After you get through those 8, we'll take it into that tricep dip. Just make sure that chair, that ottoman isn't going to slide away from you. If we need to, go ahead and anchor it up against a wall. Again, as opposed to burning your way through and then having to stop at like rep 12, let's try to break it into smaller sets. Maybe we take it into 3 sets of, take it into 2 sets of 8, or maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of a couple of sets of 4. Awesome, guys. Squeeze those elbows together on those tricep dips. That tap squat, we are not sitting down. We are just finding that range of motion. You guys showed up to work today. Look at you, Amy A, awake at this time of day. Holy cannolis, girl. Hey, Scotty, what up? You guys are killing it. You are making my heart so big. Whew. Once we get all the way through, we're going to take it right back up into the beginning. Nice, Heather. Good drive with those knees. There you go, Allison. I like that step. Baker House is working hard today. Nice, Lisa. Nice. Chris, it helps that you're really tall. I feel like that step is like nothing for you. Nah, me and my big legs. I haven't benched and it's terrible. There you go, Amanda. Nice. The Aquino family killing it. Carrie, I'm not going to lie. I really love the circular staircase in your house. These are the things I get to learn about you guys. It's nice. I'm not 100% whose name Orange You Glad is, but I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, keep it up, guys, keep it up. We're about halfway through this block. Oh, it's Rich, you're just doing it from the other side of the room. I get it now. Yeah, now it makes sense. I was like, that dog was in the previous shot. Okay, guys, we're 4 minutes through, keep it up. Again, our goal is somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 rounds through. Let's see how much harder we can work and how steady we can keep it. Remember, it's not about sprinting here. It's about that steady, constant motion, that struggle past the point where we don't want to. We just dig a little bit deeper. For those tricep dips, if we want to make it a little more difficult, walk the feet farther away from that bench or that seat. The longer those legs are out, the more difficult it becomes. 2.5 minutes left in this block, guys.
Let's go, people.
Kevin, I miss you so much, buddy. 15 seconds and we hit that 2-minute mark. That means just a quarter of the way left in this block. Don't you stop. Come on, guys, come on. Coming up to the final 90 seconds in this block. That means 1 will be under our belt. Keep moving, every little bit counts. There you go, team. We're coming up on the final minute. Just like we were in the studio, imagine those jams pumping, all your friends sweating around you. You wouldn't want to stop. Just wait for us to call time. You drive it all the way through, knowing there's a transition and a pause coming up. 30 seconds. Come on. We got just 15 seconds. Dig a little bit deeper. Keep that pace going strong. And relax. Take a breath, take a moment, grab a drink. As it says, guys, here in block number 2 of 4, we're gonna have 9 minutes of work. 3 rounds. We'll take it at timed efforts today. First exercise, we're gonna take it into a broad jump to a shuffle. So if you haven't done this before with us here at Orange Theory, you're gonna take a big old jump forward, as big as you can, and then shuffle, 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 shuffle back. Look at his shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and down, don't cave forward. If you need to, we can take some big monster steps, and then shuffle back instead. Exercise number 2, good morning to tricep kick back. So what's gonna happen, guys? We are going to hinge it over here, and then we are going to extend those arms out behind us. Again, squeeze, release. It's not a bicep curl. Don't worry about pulling those hands all the way into the chest. 1 minute of work. Exercise number 3, high knees, drive it up, drive it up, drive it up, like a 30-second sprint. Then we're going to take it into a sumo squat to an upright row. So we're getting the heart rate up, and then we're strengthening. We're getting the heart rate up, and then we're strengthening. Sit it down deep in that sumo squat, upright row, 30 seconds of work. We'll then go ahead and go back to the beginning. No rest in between, 3 rounds through. Anyone have any questions? If you need me again, you can always pop on the mic and chit chat. Let's go. Broad jump, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Broad jump, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Having trouble with that jump, we can always take it into a big old sweeping step. Leah and Brian, you guys are the cutest thing in the entire world right now. Just saying. Oh, Chris and Chrissy, you too. Ooh, there's a dog in the way. It makes it complicated. It's like the challenge round. Okay, guys, we got about 30 seconds left. Nice, Jill, nice. There you go, Emily. I see you guys working in there. Keep it up. Use those arms for that broad jump. Take them behind and pull that body forward. Land soft on the balls of the feet. We're gonna take them into that good morning to that kick back in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it over, press it back. We got 1 minute. Not the heaviest weights you've ever done in your life, especially after those tricep dips. The more we can hinge it forward, the more we're gonna fight gravity. The more we can press out through those thumbs towards the wall behind us, the deeper the burn we're gonna get in those triceps. What's the point of the good morning? That's to work on the booty and the hamstrings. Don't let yourself kick back with those hips. Think about keeping everything tight and in control. A little more than halfway through. Ten seconds, we're going to those high knees. Having trouble with that jump today, hips, knees, or ankles just aren't into it, we take it into a march instead in 2, 1, high knees. Drive it up. Come on, guys, come on, you're more than halfway through. Exercise is called high knees, not just picking those toes up. Drive it up, drive it up. In 2, 1, grab those weights. Sumo squat, upright row. 30 seconds of work. We're more than halfway through. In about 10 seconds, we're going back to that broad jump to shuffle. And broad jump to shuffle. Make sure you put those weights out of the way. Please don't broad jump to shuffle into them. Remember, I'm recording. So use those arms. Wind your body back and drive forward. Try to find a spot on the floor. Something that's an imaginary or real line that you can use as your goal each and every time. A little more than halfway. Come on, less than 15. Bring that right back down. Not challenging any less, just a different kind of challenge. 2, 1, and kickbacks. Grab those weights. Come on, guys, right into it. Here we build endurance. Nice, team, nice.
This was the phone number.
Hello, child. Come on, come on. Same intensity, no faster, no slower. Find a rhythm, settle in.
It's sort of like that.
15. You know you want it, you know you love it. High knees and you. Let's go, team. Drive it up, drive it up, drive it up. You got this, friends. You got it.
What?
There you go, team. Come on. Less than 10 seconds. Sumo squats up, right row in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Turn those toes out, drive those elbows up. This is the end of the second round. I know. This is when that struggle really starts to kick in. You guys showed up. You showed up in numbers today. I promise there's power in these numbers. We got 10 seconds. Then we'll go through that final round. Just 3 minutes till we take a big old break. And broad jump to shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. There you go, team. There you go. Everybody's working amazingly hard. You guys impress me. Can't wait to get back into that orange with you. But until then, you guys are killing it here. Halfway through. Come on, last time we're doing it. "15 seconds. Come on. And good mornings to kickbacks. Whew. Those broad jumps, they get me every time. Right here. Bring that heart rate down. If we were on that TV, we would be thinking green. Challenging but doable. Something we could keep up for another 30 seconds, but feel like we're still putting in some work. That last minute, feel a little more aggressive. We'll pick up that pace. Heart rate's gonna be even more stacked. Come on, 15. And 5. And high knees. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Drive it up, drive it up, drive it up. Again, it's about those knees going up, not just about how fast we can lift those feet. Drive the elbows as well. 15. Come on, 2, 1. Sumo squat to upright row. Right into it, guys. 30 seconds. And I promise we get a break. There you go, team. Glad to have you with us, Ariel. Keep it up, keep it up. Only 10 seconds between you and a breather. And 2, 1, and rest. Hot diggity dog. Block number 3 is going to be 5 minutes long. We're working here on postural muscles. So this is what helps us continue to sit upright at the desk or on the couch now where we work, you know, any of those places that we need to adjust up in our real lives. So we're going to go 10. Extend it out, tap the knee with the opposite. We're then going to take it into a back extension with a lat pull down. I fondly call them Superman squeezes, but we are going to lower it, lift it up, squeeze those elbows back. We got 10 total repetitions. Notice that our toes are tucked underneath. That's gonna give us a little more support and balance. If we wanna untuck them, that's okay as well. We're then gonna take it into our swimmers. Left leg, right arm, left leg, 20 in total, or 10 on each limb. 5 minutes of fun. Do we have any questions about what's happening here in block number 3 of 4? Awesome. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Bird dog. Again, reach it out. No arch in the back. I know she's pointing her toe, but I want you to think about flexing your foot or driving your heel to the wall behind you, kind of like we did in our toy soldier. It's not about toe out. It's about heel out and hip down. 20 in total of those bird dogs before we move on to those back extensions. So we'll pull down. Oops. Keep moving, guys. Hey, Caroline. Are you going to bird dog with us? Nice. Nice, Sarah. There you go, Rachel. I see your little heels moving, Christy. You got this. Nice, Gina. Those look really good, Sarah. There you go, Emily. You got a friend. It's always nice to have a helper in pajamas. Love it, Allison. You guys make me happy. Whatever it takes, girl, whatever it takes. There you go, Amanda. Nice, Lisa, nice. I'm so glad that they make you guys do swimmers. You know how much I love swimmers. They're like the cutest move ever. I'm so sorry, Rich. It looks like you're having way too much help. Keep it up, team. You guys are doing amazing. So we're just about halfway through this block. Time flies when you're having fun. Again, we're working on the muscles between the shoulder blades and through the lower back. When we think about lower back muscles, we also have to think about the front side, pulling that belly button in and keeping everything flat. No arching here. I know that sexy Beyonce booty, hey, we all love it, but it's not good for the spine. Keep the tailbone tucked underneath. Zip up and in, just like the lady doctor tells you. Gentlemen, it's just like trying to stop the pee halfway through the stream. Think about squeezing up and in to keep everything stable. "90 seconds left here in block number 3. That means that after this, guys, just one more block of work. Oh, sorry. 1 minute, guys, just 60 seconds. Should probably turn so I can see the clock and not kick things. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds, we'll find that final one. You're killing it. Last 15. and rest. Last block, guys. It is 8 minutes long here before we get into our flexibility block. We are thinking about doing work on the tread, maybe in that rower concept as well. We are going to work through 3 pushes, 2 bases and 1 all out. What does that mean? That final push is going to roll right into that roll all out kind of feeling. So what's going to happen is here we got to walk out to a push up or an inchworm. If we need to, we can take it down to the knees. We're going to find ourselves here for 2 minutes of work. We'll then take it into alternating reverse lunges. These are the only 2 exercises, guys. Alternating reverse lunges and that walk out to a push-up. When we come to the end of the block, the final 1 minute of work is going to be a running man. Come down. Do. So alternating running man, driving those knees forward. We're going to find ourselves here for a minute. We will only have 1 round here. So again, 2 minutes of work, 1 minute recovery, 2 minutes of work, 1 minute recovery. Let's begin. Push up to walk out, to take it back in. Try to keep those hands and those heels flat for as long as possible. 2 minutes of solid, steady work. If we need to, we come down to those knees for the push-up. There you go, friends. There you go. Walk it all the way out. Again, if we need to, we take it into a kneeling push-up. Try to keep those legs straight. Try to keep those hands flat. Try to keep the back squeezed right between the shoulder blades so that we have that big open chest. You guys are, you're amazing. Each and every one of you. It blows me away how much in droves you guys showed up. We got 1 minute. There you go, everybody. Come on. This should feel like a push. We're now halfway through. For those of you who have taken class with me, you know, for every day for the last 2.5 years, you know exactly what I would say. You better feel uncomfortable at this point. If you are not feeling uncomfortable, you better crank it up. Pick up that pace and work just a little bit harder. You're going to have recovery in about 30 seconds. Why waste this time with just hanging out? Come on, let's go. Less than 15 seconds till we take it into those alternating reverse lunges. I know alternating reverse lunges are the new lateral lunge, but we got this, guys. We can do it, I promise. Stand it up tall, reach that foot back. You got a lunge. Step it up and take it back. Man, I have preached about these lunges in class, in front of those rowers, threaten you guys with quarters. So what do you have to think about? Squeeze that butt cheek, bring those hips underneath and lower straight down. Stop reaching back and start lowering like you were a carousel horse. This should still be challenging but doable. Now that we've reached that 30-second point, we should be finding ourselves a little more in control of the breath, but continuing to work through those legs. This is only 1 round all the way through, so let's work with determination. 15 seconds. We're going to find another 2 minutes of those walkouts to push-ups. This time, those walkouts to push-ups, let's count those push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Take it out. We are pushing. Come on, keep counting, keep counting. We're going to try for a meter beat in that final push. Don't worry, it'll be a halfway. I know it's only 1 minute there for you mathers. Those of you who like to read ahead, keep it up, team. 1 minute down. Steady pace, guys. If you're on those treads, you couldn't slow down without us noticing. You're in a push. Active recovery will come soon. "30 seconds. As Coach Kristen says all the time, you can do anything for 30 seconds. Come on. "15. Let's get at least one more push-up in. And alternating reverse lunges right into them. This is your base. First 15 seconds suck. You embrace that suck. Remember the number from those push-ups. Come on, team, come on. Halfway through this recovery, think about breathing. So much air in, so slow on the out. So here's the deal. We got 1 minute of that walk out to push up. I want you guys to try to meet or beat at least half from your previous block or previous walkout. So what does that mean? If you got 500 push-ups like I did, you're trying to get 251. Let's get after it in 3, 2, 1. Walk it out right into those push-ups. Come on, team, come on. We have just 2 minutes of work here. 1 minute in the walk up to push out. Walk out to push up. Oh, dyslexia. And then 1 minute of running man. That will be it. We will be crushing our workout today. "30 seconds. Come on, team, come on. We're coming through the final 15. Then we'll take into that plank and we'll drive it into our running man. Again, the running man isn't about front to back. It's about keeping those shoulders stable and driving those knees forward. Use those lower abdominals as much as we use those hip flexors. Let's do it, Coach Standing style. In 3, 2, 1. All out. Come on. Come on, guys, I'm standing right behind you. I can see you with those feet on your treads. I can see you with those watts on your rowers. Drive it just a little bit harder. Come on, come on. Now's the time to dig. 15 seconds, shift those shoulders forward. Come on, come on. We got 5, 3, 2, 1. Holy crap, guys. Nice job. Round of applause for yourself. Round of applause for your neighbors. Whew. I'm gonna shut down that flexibility block because you know how much I like to talk about flexibility. Instead, you know, oh look, my computer told me it's Mother's Day tomorrow, for those of you who may have forgotten. Just putting it out there. You guys did amazing. There are 62 individual screens in this chat, and most of you guys have multiple people in your screens. I'm so impressed. I'm so honored. You guys, you blow me away. So let's get into some flexibility. Right, Tina? Look, you brought a dog too. I love it. Allie, are you doing this from Florida? Hot damn. You guys are amazing. So, find a little
Don't clap for her, Mel. Don't clap for her.
inhale, circle, sweep up.
It's too sunny.
Dive it down.
Kevin, don't be a hater.
Right, you know.
I'm a big hater.
You know, there's nothing I can do. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Step the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Right hand down to the right thigh, left arm reaches, reach out, deep breath in. Exhale, we reach it over. Remember, we don't press right on the knee. Hand can be on the thigh, even down on that calf. Press the hips to the left, reach the arm to the right. Go ahead and inhale it all the way up. Left hand comes down to the left thigh. Reach the right arm up and exhale, we fold. Hand to thigh, give into the shin. Think about opening through the torso. We're not caving down and in, but instead airing out that armpit. Press the hips to the right, reach the fingers to the left. Inhale it up. Sweep those arms behind, interlace the fingers, drop the knuckles to the floor, open up through the shoulders. Big breath in, exhale, we're gonna hinge it forward. The goal isn't to throw the arms up over the head, but instead to reach the knuckles to the sky as the chest reaches towards the floor. It's not so much a chest opener as it is through the front side of the shoulders. Relax the head, let it hang heavy. Reach the knuckles to the ceiling by squeezing the hands together. Release it out, go ahead and roll it up. A lot of upper back stuff in that second block. So let's go ahead, arms out like Frankenstein. Cross the left arm over the right. Now we're gonna bend both elbows. If we can only bring the backs of the hands to one another, that's perfectly fine. But if we can, wrap those palms around and bring them palm to palm here in our eagle arcs. So what's gonna happen is we're now gonna inhale, reach the fingers up to the sky, pressing the hands and the elbows together. Feel that opening and stretch through the top side of the shoulders. Exhale, bring the elbows down into the chest. Ladies, I know the girls get in the way, just push them down. It's fine, they'll move. Unless you have a really supportive sports bra, they'll get out of the way. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring it down. I still haven't come up with the name of that movie, Sarah. Release it out. Arms out into a big Frankenstein once more. We're gonna switch it up. Cross the other one on top. Squeeze those hands around. Press those fingers to the sky. And exhale it down. Press those elbows as low as they can go. Squeeze those palms together. Inhale it up. And squeeze it down. Once more, and then we'll come down to the floor. Inhale up. And exhale, squeeze it down. Release now. Inhale, circle sweep arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive it all the way down. Fingers to the floor, bend the knees if we need to. Left leg steps back as far back as we can go. Left knee comes to the ground. We're gonna bring the chest up into our lunge. Hands come to the thigh. If we need to, we can always walk that right foot out a little bit more. Stretch deep through that hip flexor. I'm gonna bring you guys down to the ground. Go ahead and bring those hands down to the inside of that right foot. Place the right hand down and inhale, left arm up. Twist away from the knee. Press that right knee into the right shoulder. Open through the armpit. We're gonna release it out and switch it up. Right leg's gonna come back. That left foot's gonna come forward. We're gonna find ourselves in that lunge. If we need to, walk that left foot a little bit farther. Sink deep into that lunge. Hands can come to the thigh. Don't press right on the knee as in to try to slide the kneecap off. What else are we doing? Squeezing those butt cheeks. Clench that right butt cheek so hard that you feel the right hip move forward. Go ahead and take those hands down to the ground inside of that foot. Inhale, right arm up. Again, use that shoulder or that knee against the shoulder to keep ourselves honest about the twist. Release it down. Swing it out. Extend those legs long. A little bit of popcorn. Sit up tall, arms come out. Big breath in, exhale, hinge. Think chest to the middle of the shins. Think ribs up, out, and over the knees. Think the hairline to the shoes. I'm sorry for you guys who may have a little bit recessed hairline. You just have to bend a little bit higher. You know, peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. Go ahead and sit up tall. We're going to swing it into our straddle. It's okay if you don't want to point right towards the camera. If you do, you can say hello to all of your orange neighbors. Take that left hand down to the ground, the inside of that left thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, fold. I love your braids, Des. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Ooh. Open up through that armpit. Rotate through that torso. Can we slide that left arm forward? Can we find those left toes? I know, my yoga studio's closed as well. I feel you guys. Reach it all the way up and we're gonna switcheroo. Right hand down, inhale, left arm up and fold it over. So again, we're not folding forward, we are rotating open. If available for us today, we can look up to the sky, press that right elbow deep into the right thigh and open the torso a little more. If we can, we walk the right elbow forward. Maybe we find the right shoulder on the inside of the thigh, find those left hands upon the right foot. Go ahead and sit it up tall. Swing it around into that all fours. We're gonna take it into a hip opener. If we have sensitive knees, go ahead and fold your towel up or your mat up or find something to put as a pillow underneath. We are gonna take the knees wide. I'm gonna point slightly inappropriately angled to you because if I go the other direction, it's like really inappropriate. So we're gonna take our knees wide and our toes wide and we're just gonna sink it back. If we have the availability, we can go wide back. So from the side, it's just gonna look like this. You're gonna find a point where your hips won't lower anymore. Then we can take those elbows down to the ground. We'd like to keep going. The knees can continue to sink out. You're gonna reach a point where the toes have to point towards one another. It's just anatomically how we go. Sink back into it. A million years ago when I was in roller derby, we used to call this the stripper stretch. So if you're not sure you're in the right position, just think about that and then you'll know. If you need to twerk it out a little bit, that's okay. Wherever Kevin is at the moment,
Yes, he's downstairs and I got my mic on. Be quiet, Kevin.
That is awesome. Go ahead and shift it forward. It might take a second to bring those knees narrow. It's okay. Make the adjustment as necessary. Exhale, arch it up, tuck the tail and drop the head into our cat pose. The narrower we get those hands, as in the closer we get the thumbs to each other, and the more we bring those hands towards the knees, the larger the arch we can find. We're now gonna swish it through. Roll those shoulders back and down, flare out through the hips, literally pull the chest through the window of the arms. We'd look to look ahead of us or even up to the side, that's okay. Relax through the pelvis, let everything release. Neutral spine, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the heels, downward facing dog. We're gonna walk it back and we're gonna roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Reach the top, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Guys, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. If you got a friend in the picture with you, go ahead and give them a pat on the back. If you are in the same room as them, I assume high-fiving is no longer a worry or concern. So make sure you let them know that they did pretty stinking awesome. So does anyone know how to get all of you on one screen? Anyone zooming?
Oh yeah, there's a way to do it.
Can you go to gallery view?
Yeah.
I think it's in the top right. It's in a little grid.
Yeah, I have speaker view. When I go to gallery view, I only have.
Do you have 3 pages of it?
Yeah, I have 3 pages of it. As opposed to having you, hey Jessica.
That's the limitation.
Command Shift 3 will take a whole screenshot, and you just have to swipe and do 3.
That's okay. I can do that easily. I just didn't know if there's a way to get all 58 screens on one.
Mel, just take a video.
Hey Taylor, I see you, girl.
Well, yeah, I can do that too. Okay. So we are going to take a quick picture and then we are going to make a count. Okay, so it's a good suggestion, Andre. I'm just gonna do a video of scrolling through all of you guys. So before I start my video, smile at the camera, pretend that you are doing something cool. Hey mama, I see you from Massachusetts. So everybody smile, everybody wave. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll through my screens. You guys are awesome. I can't find my mouse. What the heck, I'm terrible at this game. Keep smiling, keep waving, keep smiling, keep waving. You guys are amazing. Okay, dokes. So, starting, Hillary, it's just you. Yes, ma'am? Okay, you can leave your mics off. You can just thumbs up. Carrie, it's just you, Sarah, Rich, Teresa. Rich, how are you on 2 screens? Oh, that must be Liz. It's like, how are you in 2 places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see that cat with you, or the dog with you, Taylor. Here you go.
Yeah.
11, 12. I see both of you in the Shave family. Hey, Christina. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's keep going. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Hello, girls. It's a pleasure to meet you. 56, 57, 61, 62, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. That's where I am. You guys may have counted on your own and I may have counted wrong, but I'll take it. 87 faces on my screen. There were some pets, there were some children. Holy crap, guys. Big, big round of applause. I'm blown away. You guys came from all over the place to come and play with me. I did. Don't worry, Jane. I got all 3 of you. Don't worry. I love you guys.
Is there a way to pay you for the class?
No, not really. This is
Yes,
just
there is. You must have PayPal or Venmo. We could call it a gift. Let's call it a gift.
okay.
You just gave me a gift. I haven't worked out in.
You guys, who's talking? Lorna, find me.
Heather,
Yeah.
can you get a Cash App from Mel, because she's going to be real humble and modest right now. Can you get us a Cash App and send it to us?
Everybody just find me on Instagram. I'm Popcorn and Protein Shakes.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mel.
Okay.
Well,
We
apparently,
need to do that.
if you want to find Heather, find Heather. If you don't, because you're in a world that you have things going on, you can find that world too. So, guys, I do this without the
No, where are all the burpees?
that,
I was promised
when do we
Ah.
do the burpee?
I was promised burpees.
If you all talk at once, hold on. I will do all of the burpees this afternoon on Instagram Live. So trust me, I need to eat something before I burpee it out. But I will do, what did we figure out, 87 times 5. What is that?
Oh my God.
It's a lot.
What?
A lot.
It's a lot. But I thought we all knew that that was the goal of this.
Hey, Rich, what about that rower challenge, huh, buddy?
Okay, so
435.
yep.
I just thought it was for guests, not for us as OTFers for real.
I know. I thought it was just to show support.
What? I wanted you guys to all come and take class and see how much fun it can actually be. So Lorna just said she hasn't worked out since it all started. So here's the deal. I do this class 7:15 Monday through Friday. You can just come hang out. It's a group of us kind of complaining about how the world is right now and how much we want to go back in the orange. If you really want to come and just see faces, you can turn off your camera and drink coffee. I won't judge. Some of us just need a face every now and again. Now I'm gonna get verklempt because seeing you guys is amazing.
Aw.
Oh, we'll be back soon. I promise. Like, we all need it. Just me as much as you. Ooh, I don't do well. So, sometime this afternoon, probably like around 1 or 2, I'll start the burpees, but I'll let you guys know, okay?
I want to do them with you, Mel.
Okay, I'll let you know before I do it, Kevin.
Kevin's at the beach.
Yeah, I'm trying to get where Ollie is at.
Right. For those of you who have traveled and now just hang out at the beach, it's good. Again, thank you guys for coming and visiting from all over the place, Massachusetts and Vegas. We had friends from Maine. We had friends from Pennsylvania. But again, this is open to everyone. Yes, 7:15, Taylor, 7:15 every Monday through Friday. We do it. I'm not gonna lie, it's more like 7:18, 7:20 that we actually start, but just pretend that you're getting there. And then I do it Saturday morning at 8:30. Chris, you're welcome to come back. Husbands, wives, children, spouses, random neighbors.
Chris said he's doing this again for sure.
It's just because I know how to make you a good breakfast sandwich.
Of course.
Enjoyed it.
I'm a sucker for food.
I know.